I was wrong actually about Black Ops 3. There is currently a way to play Black Ops 3 online. However, it is quite difficult. So for a lot of people that are wondering how to do it, I will have a video on my second channel to show you the exact tutorial. But essentially this video is going to be me making a response to that. I was able to stream almost upwards of 3 hours online on Black Ops 3 online, and I've told a lot of the zombie YouTubers about this patch and about how this could potentially fix the future. However, it is quite difficult to maintain and run. You need a VPN as a YouTuber to do it. You need to run this patch, and you also need to be on a private account that if the Steam UID is exposed, will literally ruin everybody that you're in the game with, or even anybody that shows up on your friends list. So it is a temporary fix for now. It's only a matter of time, in my opinion, before people are even able to figure out a way to break this patch. But for now, I do have to give credit where credit is due, and a huge shout out to Anthony. His video will be in the link in the description. But again, I really hope to see that this patch continuously works.
On zombies, you can absolutely play with your friends with no crashing risk at all. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and play a couple clips from Mr. Delexify's video because I do want to give some context as to why I even bothered to make this.
And a lot of you might be asking, well, okay, there's a fix. People have been making patches for these. Yes, these patches have been released, but unfortunately, the virginity is rampant so hard within
the virginity is rampant, boys.
That they decide
so
to
bad. It's me. Who's that guy?
And specifically test them on YouTubers and streamers and speedrunners such as myself.
W background
and
music
make sure that we will
boys.
never ever be able to play this game online ever again. There is never going to be a solution for this.
Alright, so obviously, yes, they do target YouTubers because it gives them attention. It's something that they desperately need. That is why this whole thing happens to begin with. But
imagine desperately needing a zombie YouTuber's attention.
It's completely wrong is that there will never be a fix. There's been a fix for
No, it's true. It's true. I was wrong. My thing was that, listen, lads, and I have to really say that I was wrong, however, is that I tried to download like multiple patches like this. And guys, one in the chat, if you saw me getting consistently taken down with all these patches, I have been trying for so long. And so I don't really understand from a coding perspective why this patch all of a sudden works when the other one didn't work. And so I have to just say that, like, it's just been such a long ride. And chat, like, I've basically been the guinea pig amongst all of the other Call of Duty zombie YouTuber guys, because they're just like, test it out and see if you get banned. And if you get banned, then it is what it is. I mean, I do have to admit that I was wrong there.
Is specifically,
it's just for me, for a long time it was broken.
And playing with the patch so that they have no way to send these crashes to you. For anyone who's not aware, the way these crashes...
This mod is sick, dude. He's like killing other players on Horizon Draft.
And then once they have your Steam ID, they have to use a function in the game called DW Instant Send Message. This function allows them to request information about your game so that they have a way to send the other crashes to you. If this message doesn't respond, the only way that they can send any information to you is by getting your IP address. If you are playing on a VPN, you're playing on an alternate Steam account, there's no way this is even going to go through. And with the
this is what I've been doing, boys. Lads, today proved it. We survived BO3 online. Let's go.
Patch does is it lets you set a little box that lets you decide to only accept information requests from friends. So if you have that enabled, nobody can get that information that they need from you to even send a crash to you to begin with.
True.
Now this is something
which is why a lot of people were saying I've been on BO3 online totally fine. But lads, like, it is cool to see that this patch has finally worked. I just hope it's a permanent fix, lads. Please, the Black Ops 3 gamers, please let this be a permanent fix. I really don't want to get banned or taken off ever again. Stop taking me down, please, man.
I've been trying to explain for a very long time, but it seems like most of the YouTubers just completely omit this. You can game share on Steam. You can set it up with family sharing settings to...
I never knew this. And this is why his tutorial later on at this point was really good. And chat, a lot of people are saying like that I have to rebuy BL3. No, there's a way that you can do it, and he's gonna show a tutorial that I followed.
Workshop content, everything will still be installed, and you're just playing on an alternate account, and it makes it to where these quote-unquote hackers can't get your IP address, and they can't get the information they need to send you these crashes. Now, if they're in your lobby, they can send you these crashes, which is why I say to kind of avoid multiplayer, but we'll get more into that in a minute.
Thank goodness there are some people in the community, such as Anthony here, who's releasing patches for certain mod developers and certain mod menus. It's just not enough, because I feel like even with these patches, I've tried running the games with these patches, I've tried downloading them, even though it's super malicious and super scary because...
So I want to address that. First of all, my tool is not malware. It's not...
I mean, listen, chat, I do have to apologize to these guys because they did actually make a fix. And Treyarch didn't make a fix, so you know what? I think that's fair. It's scary as somebody who's like trying to download a program that's not made by Treyarch for playing a Treyarch game. And so like, I do apologize for saying that it was malicious. Malicious was not the right word. I think what I meant to say is it's just scary to download a product that you really have no idea what it is. Like, I don't know anything about game coding. I don't know about anything. And so, I didn't mean that as an attack to any game developers. I want to make that clear. I just didn't understand what it was. This video was made to re-clarify that.
I've been releasing tools for the community, completely free, never once had malware. And to call a developer's tool malicious is extremely dangerous, especially when you have influence like this.
True, and that's why I do want to apologize, because malicious was the wrong word. It's just scary. The other ones that I've tried downloading did actually freak me out, because literally I don't know if you guys remember me getting booted off the last time, but there were like a bunch of messages all on the side of the screen that popped up, and it just showed a bunch of IP addresses, and then my game shut off. It's crazy. And honestly, I don't know if this is a permanent fix. Like I said, I think there's still a matter of time until we see if this is actually the best fix for now. But I think this is the best that we can get right now.
If you're watching this video, what you've done is implied that
I have to limit test to find something that works is scary. I agree.
Which means that everything that I've ever worked on is now coming into question. That is a huge problem, and
I think a lot of mod developers took that personally, and I didn't mean to show it as like a personal attack. That was not my thing. It's just like, I've downloaded a bunch of other patches and they don't work, and I'm just like, bruh, now I have to delete them. Now I don't even know like if it's legit or if I just downloaded a piece of virus or a malware or something. So I mean, it's true.
And completely destroy my reputation. So I would really appreciate if you would not say things like that.
Of course.
Or if you would be more careful about the way that you talk about these tools.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, I think the other thing that also made me use the word malicious is, like I said, when I downloaded this, it literally said it is a virus, and I didn't understand that, and so I was like, oh my goodness, like somebody's trying to like get into my stuff. Because chat, I've had everything hacked. My YouTube hacked. My Instagram hacked. My Twitter's been hacked. My Twitter's been deleted. I've been through the social media ringer, boys. They want me at Creator Clash, bro. They put me on social media Clash, man. I know what it's like now to be extremely cautious when I download things off the internet now. But so it's just so nice to see that this has now been verified, and to see that there's actually something that I can enjoy
basically
and come back to and play
take me out of the
with.
equation in the community for no reason, even though
I
I'm
agree.
just trying to help.
I agree.
It's just some random patch that somebody has made, because Treyarch will not make it themselves. Every time I've ran a patch on stream to try,
and this is still true.
And I don't know if the solution here is for me to make an account, because just like I showed you guys with the mod menu before, you can literally see anybody who's online, and you can literally boot off the entire server of the game.
So for you saying it's not working, my advice to you, Mr. T-Lexify, is to just send me a DM on Twitter and ask for help. That's what Mr. Raffle Waffles did. That's what Mr. Dalek JD did. That's what various smaller YouTubers have done. That's what people in the
And
community
I'm so
do.
glad that because of my video, it's basically elicited his response and shown the tutorial.
My friends and I play online constantly. We
Yeah.
never have crashing issues, and it is
I'm having to
even
play
when
optimally
people
for the
are trying
video.
to crash us because
Wait, I'm gonna
I've
move
been
my
streaming
webcam.
recently,
Look at that.
and I have a lot of people that don't like me because I made the patch, and they try their damnedest to crash us, and they can't do shit.
That's great.
Because
That's
we
great.
have this stuff set up correctly.
That's so
if
good,
you need
man.
help, just ask me. Now, I will also say it is partially my fault as well for not having created an official tutorial for
See,
this.
this is what I'm
So
saying.
I'm going to do that right now.
Yeah.